industry. What do you think allowed you, firstly, to succeed in building a team of trainers under you? What worked for you in that regard?
I would say for me, it's really about, after I read the book, Good to Great, it really kind of changed my perspective on the speed that I wanted to build, because it's easy to want to build fast and just start to add trainers under you. And there's not a lack of trainers in Southern California. There's not a lack of trainers or online trainers or people who are getting in this industry. It's pretty trendy right now. So for me, it was just about finding people that I feel like care, because I feel like you can teach a lot of things, but one thing you cannot teach is how to care, and people who are really willing to buy into a service, and making sure that we don't just see dollar signs, and we don't really just see numbers on the scale, but seeing a human as entirely as it is, and really working from the inside out, and realizing that we're trying to really build mindsets and really change people's perspectives on themselves, self-control, teach mental discipline. And I think that if you have trainers who really are just trying to clock in and clock out, or someone who just sees it as a workout program, there's only so much they can really do for a human being. And so just the team I have, like, we're, every time we meet, every time we talk, we're really just figuring out how can we better serve, how can we really move the needle for people, how can we really get people to buy into themselves, because especially in Western culture, we have a really, really soft society that has taught people that everything is instant gratification, and everything is really about just how you feel. And as much as mental health is important, we really work with our clients on how can you fully take control, and how can you really be in the driver's seat of your own life. And that applies to your mind, body, spirit, everything. So that's my team. Like, we do mandatory reading, even though we're trainers. Like, we're always trying to grow here, because we cannot lead from the back. We have to lead from the front. It's one of our core values. So building a team that really just encompasses all of that.
It's interesting, and with the gym game, sometimes people say things like, how can you compete against 24-hour fitness or whatever? But it's a totally different model, isn't it, when you're building a close-knit team of clients and actually caring about them. And that's really what people